Man, got a nice load I gotta drop off, fellas. Nice load. Alright, man. 2022 season almost down. And man, I've been thinking about everything for 2023. Man, for about maybe like the last 2.5 months now. And I'm still stuck, man. Do I want to go stay solo, or do I want to get some help? Which I know I have my son helping, but you know, I'm gonna leave it as an option for him. He's a kid, so I still kind of want to let him be a kid. I'm gonna leave it as an option. If you want to get out of work, I'll let him work. But I'm trying to debate, man. I got myself on Google ranked pretty high now in my town, and with that ranking being pretty high, I've got a few calls here lately for leaf jobs. About to go drop off these leaves right now, get rid of those, and when I get rid of those, I got a yard I gotta mulch up. I got another one I'm waiting on a call back. And then after the last job I had, the church I was cleaning up, I ended up getting that church to clean up all that pine straw they got on the side of the fence. So I'm gonna clean all that up for them. But I figured out these numbers, man. I want to shout out Florida Lawn Turf. He gave me a pretty helpful formula off his channel for how much you should be making per hour to make it make sense. And man, if you could do 100 grand solo, that's excellent. I feel like, but with inflation and everything, you might want to step it up now to about I'll say about 160, 170. And that sounds crazy, but man, it can be done. I think it really can be done, man. If you got route density and stuff like that, let's say if you got route density and you could cut 3 yards, you're doing an average of your yards in 20 minutes. So that's 3 yards an hour, right? So 3 yards an hour, and you stand pretty close. Say you got 3 yards an hour, and you gotta travel 10, nah, we ain't gonna say 10, because we're keeping everything within 5 minutes, man. So let's say you could do 3 yards an hour. 3 yards an hour, you getting 12 yards done in 4 hours. And that's with some help. Let's say you don't got no help and those yards turn to 30-minute yards. Come on, man, that's 10 extra minutes. It ain't too much of nothing. That's a lot of things you're gonna have to do. You're gonna be wearing a lot of hats. You're gonna be basically the everything of this thing. But it can be done, man. And I'm thinking more about this, cause things are gonna change, man, in a second, fellas. And with all this battery power stuff, everything's gonna change pretty soon, and you're gonna have to be able to reinvest into all this new technology and new equipment. So to be able to invest, you got to make more money. And also, to be able to invest, you need to be able to take care of yourself, health-wise. So you need to try to figure out a way to make a lot of money, being out there the least amount you can, and you can still be learning something on the side, you know, watching these YouTube channels and things, trying to grow yourself into a better business. Because I really want to hire somebody, man, but the only way that I won't hire somebody is if I don't have enough work to keep somebody, you know, paid. Because once you get to hiring and stuff, you get a guy with you, man, he gets kind of dependent on, he's gonna be dependent on you, you know. And if you can't get it to where you're year-round making money, you know, you make it a kind of a crazy situation unless you're explaining all this until you hiring the guy in. So if you ain't explaining all this, hiring them in, then, you know, things can get crazy. But man, if you can get people on year round and you get you a hard worker, if I could just get one person to match my work energy, I can just get one person who want to work, get out there, don't mind busting their butt like me. Man, I know I can do 15 yards a day if I can get in those right neighborhoods, if I can market right. Got that Google thing going crazy now, so with next spring coming, I should get a lot of calls and be able to keep the customers I had at the end of this year. Cause man, if I could pay a guy, I don't want to get a guy out there and be paying him crumbs, you know. Cause I'm gonna be expecting a lot, and I don't want him coming out there, you know. He go to waste his time and go waste. I mean, he can go somewhere else and work if he wanted to, for real. So I want to make sure that I can have a guy that I can pay and make him feel appreciated for being out there with me, and make him want to stay down with me. Because if I can get into more stuff like, you know, tree work, a lot more gutter jobs. This time next year, maybe I want to get into Christmas lights. And that guy's right there with me. He's like, man, let's go. Because I know when we get done, I know you're going to pay me right. You're going to pay me fair. You know, that's what it is, man. So, it's what I'm really, really wanting to get to if I can. If not, I'll be out by myself. So, I'm gonna figure this thing out. No, I'm gonna get with you in a second when I get out here dropping these leaves. All right, mower's loaded back up, man, and we gotta get out here and get all these leaves over here. Pretty sure there's some out back there. Do a walk through real quick. And this is the back side. So, did this one not too long ago. This is one of the ones I got stuck. She just want them mulched up, so we're gonna mulch them up. Get to it. Now guys, you can see how many trees it is over here. And I've already came through and mulched them up one time. So you can just imagine if I'd have mulched them up that first time, it'd be a whole lot of leaves. So let's get to it. Alright fella, got that one wrapped up, so man. See, this is the type of neighborhood I need to be in. I had this one right here last year. and his back was messed up, so it's a pretty nice yard. I was taking care of that one, and doctor cleared him to get back where his back was straight. He said he'd get back on it, but some pretty nice homes back here in this neighborhood. A lot of trees you can see. Looks like everybody's pretty much been getting the leaves cleaned up around here. But and next year, I gotta stand on that price. I gotta get the right neighborhoods, and I'm gonna be all right. And this year, I got rid of a lot of people, man. A lot of people chasing and stuff like that on money. I had to get rid of them. And it's crazy because today I had to go to the, get rid of all those leaves, go to the dump. And I lost my debit card. And the debit card the dump does not take payments unless you got a debit card or check. So I had to go to the bank, get a check so I could pay them. And when I went down, I heard confirmation again on why I'm gonna have stuff on card file, because I feel like once I get stuff on card file, I'm only gonna deal with serious people then. Like, somebody wants their card on file, they're taking my business serious too. Like, okay, well, he wants card on file, maybe more trusted. That's why those Google reviews come in so handy. And I've got my Google reviews up, man. I hope this is a lawn call right here. That ain't it. But I've got my Google reviews up, man, and them Google reviews, they really help, man. They really help. That's like word of mouth almost. And ain't nothing like somebody being able to vouch for you, saying, yeah, I know what that guy does. So next year, man, I'm really shooting for card on file. I got that formula of Turf Pros channel, Florida Turf Pros channel, and I'm gonna implement that formula, man, and I'm gonna go at it. If I gotta go solo, I'm gonna make what I need to make. And if I gotta get somebody to work with me, I'm gonna be able to pay them what I need to pay them. Excuse me, man, those leaf debris, cutting it up even with this mask sometimes seems like it go through it. And I'll show you guys something. Did I already pass it? No, I didn't pass it yet. I got a house right here. I just did a cleanup on over here. Just did a cleanup on this one, and he said, man, you don't even have to tell me, just come back by, give me a price, come do the gutters for me. So it's a gutter job. So man, I'm trying to work all year round. I'm trying to work till I can't work no more. Hopefully my only dead time will be maybe January, some in February. And if I can get to this one thing I got in mind, I really don't want to talk about it, but I got one thing I'm trying to do, man. If I get this locked in the game, man, that had me where I'm all year working. So man, that's the goal, man. I want to be a real lawn maintenance service, man, where I can serve it all year round. 10 months out the year is pretty good. If I can go 10, that's good. So man, let me get ready to get up out of here, man. Hopefully, I might get you guys another video, man. One of my last jobs, man. I got a pine straw, man. They want removed. He told me just move it out to where he can burn it. I'm gonna clean up that whole fence, man. It's for a church, and hopefully I can land that church also. So, man, get out here and get it, man. 2023, man. You guys stay down on the marketing extra hard. And man, be thankful for what you got. Pray for what you ain't got. And I'm out of here. Boneyard Lawn Service.